Hello, I am Kodili-nye. Welcome back in our series on the Anambra Investment Summit 2024. We are going to be showing you the what happened there gradually, um, courtesy of Anambra State Broadcasting Service, Oka, Anambra State, Nigeria. And I do believe that you will always pay attention because since in other subsequent discussions we'll be having, we will digest and also discuss what has transpired in this summit. Remember, this summit was supposed to be 2 days, but it looks like it's ended. But before we join part two of this, you need to like, share, go to the comment section, drop a sweet comments. Your comments are very valid in this channel, and we will come there to engage you in serious discussion. I am so cordially NYE, the son of the wonderful. Let's join the Anambra Investment Summit 2024. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you sustain the applause? Give them more round of applause. Let us sing the daughter of Africa, the woman of immense character, the country director, UNDP, yes, Rep. Miss Elsie Atafua. Thank you very much, ma'am. And she's testifying to the fact that Anambra State is on the right track with Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to listen to the CEO of Fidelity Bank PLC, Mrs. Nneka Onyalipe, but I'll be represented here by Pamela. Please put your hands together for her as she comes forward, to talk to us. Please, we want to beg of you, ma'am. They said I should tell you 2 minutes. I should beg you to talk for just 2 minutes. We are craving your indulgence, ma'am.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR, the Deputy Governor of Anambra State, Dr. Onyeka Ibezem, Your Excellency, the High Commissioner for Kenya, the Honorable Minister for Regional Development, please permit me to stand on existing protocol. I'll be taking the goodwill message on behalf of our dear MD, Dr. Nneka Onyalipe. I'll start. I would like to commend His Excellency, Governor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, for his dedication to creating a prosperous and economically resilient Anambra. His leadership has fostered an environment where businesses can thrive and investors can harness several opportunities that now abound within the state. I would like to recognize the Anambra State Investment Promotion and Protection Agency, ansippa, for its exceptional work in promoting investment, facilitating business activities, and creating a welcoming environment for investors and businesses alike. The impact of these efforts are evident in the development and transformation we are witnessing today. It is indeed a great honor to participate in this gathering of innovators, leaders, and investors dedicated to shaping Anambra's economic future. Fidelity Bank is proud to have been part of the summit since its inception in 2023. Issues that range from slow economic growth, fluctuating commodity prices, and limited tax revenue to rising public debt remain the core challenge of economies all over the world. It is this dilemma that makes platforms such as this both timely and critical in ensuring the long-term development of the state and curbing the rising pressure on state finances. At Fidelity Bank, we view these challenges as opportunities to champion partnerships that will define the economic landscape in Anambra and beyond. This year's theme, Changing Gears, Accelerating Anambra's Economic Transformation, speaks directly to Fidelity Bank's mission of helping individuals grow, inspiring businesses to thrive, and empowering economies to prosper. Anambra State's potential is boundless, and with the strategies and partnerships emanating from this summit, we can achieve extraordinary outcomes. We wish to reaffirm our commitment to supporting Anambra State's economic growth and transformation as we encourage all participants to seize the opportunities presented by this summit to forge meaningful partnerships, explore innovative solutions, and commit to long-term strategies that will accelerate Anambra's economic transformation. Together, we can build an Anambra that not only meets today's needs, but also anticipates tomorrow's opportunities and take action today to meet it. We thank God for Anambra State, and we always wish Anambra State the best. Fidelity Bank. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Fidelity Bank always say they keep their word, so we hope you continue to keep your word as you have always supported Anambra State in our drive to change years. Ladies and gentlemen, how many minutes did you give her? You still have to. We will forgive her because they are very good friends of Anambra and they have supported us over the years. But ladies and gentlemen, please, as much as you can, let's keep our goodwill messages as short as possible. As I call on our next speaker, who is the Group Managing Director of Strategy at the Africa Import-Export Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I welcome on stage Mr. Samuel Uzoigwe. A big round of applause for him, please. These are also some of our very huge supporters who have always been here with us at the Anambra Investment Summit and our drive for investment in Anambra State. Your hands together for him, please.
Let me stand on all protocols observed. Your Excellency, Governor Charles Chukwuma. On behalf of President Benedict Oroma, President and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Afrexim Bank, I would like to thank the Governor and the MD CEO of Ansippa for extending the invitation to Afrexim Bank on such an important event. President Oroma himself wished to be here, but regretfully was unable to do so due to prior commitments. It's a great pleasure and honor for me and my colleagues who are part of this delegation representing the President to be here with you at the second edition of Anambra State Investment Summit in the beautiful city of Okam. It's a profound honor to address you today at this important summit. We are here at a critical juncture for the states and indeed for Nigeria as a whole as we work to change gears and accelerate economic transformation of these vibrant states. I commend the vision and commitment of Anambra State in organizing this summit, which brings together key stakeholders to discuss strategies for industrialization, inclusive growth, and the immense opportunities that Anambra holds. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Afrexim Bank remains dedicated to supporting Africa's economic transformation, and we're excited to contribute to the ambitious goals outlined by the governor and his administration. This event holds significant promise, as we know that industrialization remains a pivotal engine for economic growth, job creation, and sustainable development. Today, I would like to discuss three key areas with you. One, Anambra State's development potential and competitive advantages. To understand the state's potential, we must start by recognizing the unique attributes that make it one of the most economically vibrant regions. Situated in the heart of the southeastern Nigeria, Anambra State benefits from both a strategic geographic location and a well-connected transport network, linking it to the major economic hubs like Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and Lagos, one of the West Africa's largest commercial cities. This locational advantage presents a foundation upon which we can build a thriving, diversified economy capable of both domestic and international reach. The Onitsha market, one of the largest in West Africa, serves as a critical commercial hub for wholesale and retail trade, with goods flowing in and out of the region. This market is an important center for commerce, especially in consumer goods, electronics, and others. Anambra State is also home to several significant cultural and historical sites. Some come to mind: the Henry Kingdom, Obunike Caves. These attractions, coupled with the state's festivals and rich cultural heritage, positions Anambra State as a growing tourism destination. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Anambra's population at over 8 million people is young, entrepreneurial, and ambitious. In Nigeria, over 5% of the population is under the age of 35, and Anambra reflects this demographic structure. These young citizens are not only the future workforce, but also potential innovators and leaders of industry. With the right skills and infrastructure, this demographic can become a powerful driver of economic growth, supporting Nigeria's target of creating 25 million new jobs by 2030. Moreover, Anambra boasts of over $12.5 billion in GDP, driven primarily from our view from trade, services, and manufacturing. With this solid economic foundation and fundamental, the state has a great potential to scale up its industrial sector. Yet, despite these challenges, Anambra's contribution to Nigeria's manufacturing sector has not reached its potential. The nationwide manufacturing accounts for about 9% of Nigeria's GDP, compared to 30% in middle-income countries like South Africa. For Anambra State to achieve similar levels, we need focused investment in industrial infrastructure, skills development, and access to financing. This is where Afrexim Bank partnership with Anambra State comes in. We play a critical role. We are committed to providing project preparation and advisory services that will not only strengthen Anambra's industrial base, but also enhance its capacity to attract international investors. The second point I want to raise is the transformational impact of Anambra State's mixed-use industrial city. At the heart of the ambitious development blueprint is the Anambra Mixed-Use Industrial City, a transformational initiative that will drive economic growth, stimulate industrial production, and create a wide variety of jobs across different sectors, including manufacturing, logistics, retail services, and construction, with opportunities for skills development. If I look at the third area I wanted to speak about, that would be lessons from Afrexim Bank's experience in developing industrial parks in Africa. Afrexim Bank is cognizant that most economies with the fastest growing exports have well-developed special economic zones program, which have led to employment creation. The SEZ also helped to structurally transform economies away from informalities, promoting industrialization and supporting the growth of intra-African trade and investment. The bank's commitment to industrialization extends beyond financial support. We actively support and collaborate with our partner to share knowledge and expertise. Through our Fund for Export Development in Africa, FEDA, we have invested significantly in ARISE Integrated Industrial Platform, ARISE IIP, one of Africa's leading developers and operators of industrial parks. Building on these experiences, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we offer 4 strategic recommendations. 1 is phased development and sector prioritization. An incremental approach to industrial development allows for efficient allocation of resources and a focus on sectors where Anambra State holds competitive advantages, such as agro-processing, textiles, etc. Number 2 is infrastructure development. Efficient logistic hubs are crucial for the seamless movement of goods and services. A reliable transport network that connects the industrial city to key markets, both locally and international. Access to a stable and affordable power supply through a mix of renewable energy and traditional sources. The third is human capital development. Industrial parks are most successful when they are supported by skilled workforce. To ensure Anambra's industrial city is competitive, we recommend forming partnerships with educational institutions to establish technical working programs in fields like engineering, logistics, and manufacturing. The fourth and the last in the recommendation we are making is efficient governance and investment incentives. Effective management of and governance structures are critical to the success of industrial parks. This includes setting up an autonomous management body for the park to handle creation. Way forward. Your Excellency, the Governor, please allow me to bring some positive prospects. With the bank's support, we have supported the government of Anambra State and ARISE to execute an MOU to facilitate the development of 10,000 hectares Anambra Mixed-Use Industrial Park. This project is at development phase. And the ARISE team is working with the state government to finalize the feasibility study, the technical designs, and the master plan before the end of first quarter 2025. Thereafter, the two parties will jointly establish a project special purpose vehicle, finalize land titles transfer, and execute a concession agreement to facilitate construction commencement before the third quarter 2025. Be assured that Afrexim Bank will ensure that all required advisory services, financing intervention to actualize this vision is provided to the states as well as to ARISE. Afrexim Bank remains committed to supporting Anambra in this transformative journey, not only through project preparation and financing, but also by leveraging our deep knowledge of Africa in Africa's industrial sector. We believe in Anambra's potential to become a beacon of industrial success in Nigeria, and we are ready to partner with the state government and stakeholders in realizing this vision. Let us move forward together, confidently and boldly towards the prosperous future that lies ahead for Anambra State. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, On behalf of Professor Benedict Orama, please permit me to once again thank the leadership of Anambra State, the governor himself, and the Honorable Matt Okoye, the MD CEO of Ansippa, for the opportunity to address you today. I thank you immensely for your kind attention. Thank you very much.
More round of applause for him. That has been Emeka Uzoigwe, the Group Managing Director, Strategy and Product Development at Frexim Bank.
With a very short speech.
Yes, the speech was very short. But want to crave your indulgence, please. The next person that will be speaking to us, want to beg you, if you have a speech written, can you please just summarize and make it very short so that others can talk. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have the honor and privilege of inviting to speak to us the Director General of African Development Bank, Dr. Abdul Kamara. Please put your hands together for him as he comes forward for a 2-minute presentation, please. I see that the young man is sharp. He's going to make it 2 minutes. Yes, I can see that he's poised to summarize and make it 2 minutes so that we can conclude and leave this place on time. Put your hands together for him, please.
Your Excellency, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the Deputy Governor of Katsina State, of Anambra State, I'm very sorry. Of Anambra State, distinguished ministers, commissioners, and other federal and state government officials, His Excellency Isaac King, High Commissioner of the Government of Kenya to the Federal Government of Ethiopia. Colleagues, thank you for inviting the African Development Bank to be part of this august occasion. Truly honored to extend to you from the African Development Bank President, President Adesina, who could not make it to be here, but also to the Vice President, Madam Nina Nwabufo, who was also personally invited and could not make it to be here. Clearly, we are at a stage where the continent needs to transform, and this summit by Anambra State, changing gears, accelerating Anambra's economic transformation, is very consistent with the African Development Bank's vision for the economic transformation and development of the continent. We know the continent is very young, and I think previous speakers have already alluded to this. But the second thing that we also know is the continent is the last frontier. Why do we say the last frontier? We have over 65% of the world's unutilized agricultural potential. And we also know that we have the AFCFTA. So the timing could never be better for us to increase productivity, to raise production levels, and to add value to everything that we produce to ensure that we raise exports and generate income and jobs for our people. The days for excessive reliance on unprocessed raw materials definitely are gone, be it crude, natural gas, and so on. Those days are gone. We must now boost productivity, especially agricultural commodities, and add value to ensure that we create wealth for our continent, our country, but also specifically for this state. The African Development Bank stands very strongly with you. The transformation that is needed to accelerate growth and create wealth for Anambra State will require an enabling business environment. Of course, we are not preaching to the choir. We already see that you already are advanced in this journey.
But as previous colleagues said, let us emphasize public expenditure in infrastructure, but also targeted policies, as well as creating the environment for attracting private investment. Key bottlenecks, and I was really very pleased to see the video. Very impressive. Congratulations to our governor. Let's give him a big round of applause because this was really an eye-opener. I see that the governor is tackling head-on bottlenecks to electricity, transport, logistics, business development, skills, industry, affordable finance. We saw all of them. They are happening right here in Anambra. Congratulations, Honorable Governor. The concept of Anambra mixed-use industrial city with specialized zones, including a zone for special agro-industrial processing, is very much in sync with the imperatives for industrialization and that of the African Development Bank. The initiative from the African Development Bank's perspective, as you know, Honorable Governor, can be supported both from the private sector window, but also from the public sector window. Your Excellencies, let me just highlight a few areas where the bank is currently involved, but also where we are interacting with the Anambra State government. The bank currently has an active portfolio, of course, of 52 operations in the country of about $4.7 million. But very specifically, Anambra State is benefiting from one of our projects called Agriculture Transformation Agenda Program Phase 1, which is implemented in 7 states, including this state, and is developing some 4,000 hectares of irrigable land in Omo, right in this state here, and has supported thousands of farmers and farm technology and input production for high-yielding cassava and rice varieties. These are key for developing our agricultural value chain. The second investment is in the digital and creative enterprises, which is a $618 million investment that is seeking to promote youth-owned and youth-led high-tech creative enterprises across the country, including Anambra. The IDA seeks to attract direct investments for more than 200 technology and creative startups across this country. And finally, we have also just recently approved the Nigeria Youth Entrepreneurship Investment Bank. Of course, we have spoken of several constraints, but access to finance was key for micro, small, and medium enterprises. So we have approved $100 million for the Youth Entrepreneurship Investment Bank for this country to create a holistic combination of tailor-made patient capital and non-financial services that will enable the youth, but also women, to have consistent access to finance to grow their businesses. And finally, Your Excellency, the most relevant of our interventions, perhaps, for the Anambra Mixed Industrial City program is the Special Agro-Industry Zone program. I'm sure we have all heard of this. It is implemented currently in 7 states and the federal capital. We are currently in Imo State, we are currently in Oyo State, in Ogun State, in Kaduna, and in Kwara, as well as in the federal capital area. Again, this is an approach that is really seeking to position production, processing, value addition, and linkage to market, all concentrated in a zone such as what we are seeing in Anambra today. And Anambra actually already has the fundamentals. I had a team that was here a few weeks ago, and let me take the opportunity to thank the Honorable Governor once again for the quality of the interactions and the conversation, but also the information that was provided, for which I'm proudly announcing here that Anambra State will be a beneficiary to the second cohort of states that we are taking on board for the special agro-industry processing zone. Once again, thank you very much for inviting the African Development Bank to be part of this process. I'm very sorry for the slip of tongue at the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. love you, Katsina State, but you cannot steal our governor. And thank you very much, the Africa Development Bank, for all you continue to do. I love when speakers come here and tell us exactly what they are doing for Anambra State. Thanks also.